It's always super sad when a game that actually looks like it has potential comes out, but then it's so poorly monetized that absolutely nobody wants to play it or only whales are invested in it. And unfortunately, Infinity Nikki is one of those games. I had streamed it a couple of times, and while I thought the gameplay itself was fun and it had a very whimsical atmosphere and it was very cute, the money that they want you to put into it is absolutely insane. There was no way I was going to invest funds into this title, and unfortunately now they've gotten so greedy that they've actually pushed whales away, which is a very rare occurrence, and now the developers are basically begging for people to come back to their title. So it says version 1.5 of Infinity Nikki is Infold's biggest update yet, but the launch didn't exactly go well. Bugs, crashes, and login issues left tons of players unable to even try out the patch, leading to its new Steam launch setting into mixed reviews within hours. Subtle monetization changes were also ruffling feathers, with Chinese players taking to the Steam forums to warn off potential stylists. Safe to say, it wasn't the warm reception Infold was likely expecting. I have such a big problem with games launching updates or even the initial title launches when they're buggy and broken, because I try so hard to give developers a chance, right? No product is going to launch perfect, and I can definitely give them a little bit of wiggle room, but when you want people to invest hundreds to thousands of dollars in a game, hundreds to thousands of hours into a game, yeah, it needs to be pretty freaking solid. It says, though, it didn't take long for the developer to release a lengthy apology letter complete with some in-game currency to say sorry, apologies if you will, addressing some of the more glaring issues and simultaneously not really doing that much about others. They said that they've already sorted out nearly 100 issues with plans to do some more repair work all over the following days, and it also touched upon some of the backlash that happened in the patch's first few hours, namely events like Mira Crown, which serve as a huge free source of currency, being extended from 2 to 3 weeks. It says, though, that it also addressed anger around the increase in the number of pieces per outfit prior to version 1.5. Every 5-star outfit sported either 9 or 10 pieces, requiring a maximum of between 180 and 200 pulls to obtain the full thing, which is definitely a lot. It says, though, players have been calling for Infold to drop the maximum number of pulls required down to 180. Currently, Infinity Nikki guarantees one 5-star item every 20 pulls, which can lead to the ridiculously high 220 pulls maximum if your luck is particularly bad. But yeah, I mean, players have been going after this game for quite a long time. It just isn't fair. Infinity Nikki players are enraged by time-limited pulls. All gacha game lovers know the deal. It's always a pull or a roll, and the rest is just, well, let's say luck. This game is no different. However, Infinity Nikki players are now complaining as an upcoming event will bring time-limited pulls. This is the problem with the majority of gacha games, as a free game becomes pay to win because of time limitations. We also have this game, unfortunately, now facing really poor reviews. As this article says, it has gone into mixed territory, but this is just what is going to happen when you have a gacha game and you're not actually listening to the people who have decided to already put time and money into an experience. Now, I do completely understand that there are plenty of people out there who can find ways to enjoy gacha games. I don't think that all gacha games are terrible. Some gacha games are really fun, but unfortunately, you have to be able to either swipe your credit card or look past the monetization, and you have to come to terms with the fact that you are going to be, in some games, severely underpowered compared to people who actually do swipe their credit cards and the people who are actually whales. It's like me and Black Desert Online. I think that that game is super fun. I absolutely love the action combat. I think the character models are fantastic. I think the areas are great. I love the crafting. I've played it since release, but unfortunately, you do have to put quite a bit of time and money into it in order to get all of the benefits, and I recognized that before I played it. I still recognize that to this day when I play it. That is not as egregious as Infinity Nikki, but nonetheless, it can still turn a lot of people off from playing it, and now Infinity Nikki's developers have to grind grovel in these apology letters because they have pissed basically everybody off. So I, of course, will be keeping my eye on this situation to see how else they try to apologize besides just words, if they actually give people more currency, if they do drop the drop rates the way that players want, or if this game is unfortunately just going to face a very quick and painful death. But for now, that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I'll talk to you all again in the next video really soon.